we are going to be pressing flowers in under 10 minutes using the microwave. It probably sounds too good to be true, and that's because it is a little too good to be true. If you're looking to press your white flowers quickly, this method is not going to be for you. Any white flower going into the microwave to press is going to come out brown, so proceed with caution. To get started, we're going to need flowers. I'm going to be pressing this pink stalk. The color is beautiful and vibrant, and you're gonna laugh at the amount you see me pressing. I just got way too eager after I bought these flowers and pressed all of it, so this little bit was all I had left. A microwave safe dish or plate, something like this could work. As long as it's flat and microwave safe, you're good to go. I don't have any of this, so I bought a ceramic tile at Home Depot for $2. Just make sure that there are no metallic elements in the design just to be on the safe side. White construction paper. I stick with white because I don't want there to be any chance of the color from the construction paper to transfer onto my flowers. You will see a lot of videos out there showing you to use paper towels, but we shouldn't do that. We should definitely break that habit. Paper towels have a quilted design on them, and if you're using that to press flowers, that design will definitely imprint onto your flowers. And if your flowers have a large surface area, it's going to be very noticeable. And finally, the star of our show, which is the microwave. But wait, if you're pressing a lot of flowers, have change to spare, and you're just a little too lazy to grab all the supplies, you can buy the microfleur. It's a flower press designed specifically for the microwave. So it has a microwave safe top and bottom along with felt and fabric inside. So everything is ready to go for you to press your flowers in the microwave. They also come in different sizes as well, so there are different price points, and I will link this along with all the other products that I use in the description box. First, what you want to do is sandwich your flowers in between the construction paper. The construction paper is going to be the thing that absorbs all the moisture from your flowers. So if you're working with flowers that are bulkier, definitely be prepared to swap out the paper after it gets wet or line it with more paper. I'm going to bring the sandwiched flower and my ceramic tile to the microwave. I'm placing the sandwiched flowers onto the microwave tray and then the flat side of the ceramic tile on top of that. I want the flowers to be sandwiched by the flat surfaces. I know it's going to be very tempting to squish your flowers as soon as possible with pure strength, but don't do that because number one, the flowers are really fragile, and if you're putting that much weight on at the beginning, you are going to risk breaking your flowers. Number two, I know it can be very deceiving with the title of pressing flowers, but you don't actually have to physically press the flowers. The whole flower pressing process is just to remove the moisture from the flowers. And once all that moisture is taken out, the flower will naturally flatten itself out. Microwave your flowers in short bursts. Never exceed 30 seconds. You don't want your flowers to burn or set the paper on fire. When you take it out each time to check, don't be alarmed if it suddenly smells like broccoli. Microwave flowers just smell like that. I know it's weird and you did not transform your flowers into broccoli, but it will smell like you did. Repeat this microwaving process until your flowers feel dry and like paper. And be sure to give everything a chance to cool off every time you repeat the microwaving process. For my tiny little piece, it took about 2 minutes in total for it to completely press. I used my pressed flower to decorate a clear acrylic frame that I had. I placed it in there with a Polaroid of me and my mom along with pressed hydrangeas and baby's breath, which I will show you how to press in the future. I loved how this project turned out, and it was super easy and quick to do. Usually traditional flower pressing methods take weeks, and for this, we were able to do in under 10 minutes. Well, for my tiny piece, even under 2 minutes. If you found this video helpful and you even followed along to press your own flowers, please tag me on Instagram so I can see. I'll be sharing more pressed flower content, so be sure to subscribe. Thanks, and I will see you next time. Bye!